As we come to a close, it has become extremely apparent and clear that the underlying issues or the undercurrent of the current mediation process on DORA is not that of agreeing on numbers between the National Assembly and the Senate, but more driven by the politics of RMLF, Road Maintenance Levy Fund, that was taken to court by the Council of Governors. We've had a couple of meetings, and the result has been zero-sum in terms of the progress that we are going to, was projected to be made. It's a little bit unfortunate situation, but these are politicians. It is what it is. You know, what drives the politics of both houses is what is there. It is our sincere intent that we really need to find a solution to the problem of DORA in order to be able to unlock the revenue flows for the county government. In absolute terms, there is projected versus realized, but in absolute terms, revenue collection for the government of Kenya has increased every year. Let me just take a quick example. In 2019-2020, the actual collection was 1.797 trillion. 2020-2021 is 1.803 trillion. 2021-2022 is 2.199 trillion, and 2022-2023, 2.360 trillion, and 2023-2024 that just ended, actual realized revenues are 2.703. Why do I speak about the actual revenue collection? It informs the reality of what we need to plan with in terms of shareable revenue between the two levels of government, even if we base our rationale on actual performance of revenues from the preceding financial years. Now, as we plan to reconvene by advice in consultation between myself and my co-chair and the clerks to the committee, sometimes in the next couple of days, I want to say one issue is very unfortunate and it is not foreseeable. The issue of the Senate, the request by Honorable Oundo that the senators, can you get in touch with governors and come back to us with some rationale in terms of RMLF. That is not an assignment we are going to take, just so that it's clear to all of us, because while the Senate is executing the mandates as prescribed in the Constitution, the governors and the senators are not darling as you think. You've seen in the national press the issues and the differences that is prevailing between senators and governors. And what I want to tell you is that we are striving to just execute our mandate as protectors of devolution, to try and get a reasonable reason on the issue that we are mandated to undertake as this mediation committee. However, it will be an exercise in futility to be able to expect that we'll convene a meeting between ourselves and COG to discuss the politics between National Assembly and the Council of Governors. I wish very respectfully to say, as we reconvene, let's find out voice of reason between the National Assembly and the Senate in terms of how we can find convergence as you deal with the politics of RMLF in the National Assembly and between yourselves and the Council of Governors in that regard. It's just sad reality, because we don't even know where to begin to start telling them RMLF has become the condition for DORA to be discussed. And unless you vacate the case in court, nothing is going to happen. That is not how we'd like Parliament to run its affairs. And my But, you know, I agree from our engagement for the last 2 sessions. This is the reality. I couldn't agree more. And that is why this reality has to be in black and white for purpose of public consumption. We convened here with clear mandate on the committee's mandate. However, we agree these are politics. Politicians with political issues. The issue at hand is never now about the numbers, it's about the politics in the National Assembly and the case in court about RMLF. Now, with those few remarks of absolute reality of what you have engaged with, I would like to adjourn the meeting, and the next meeting will be by notice in consultation between ourselves and the clerks of the committee. Thank you very much.